Welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show. So the other day I was on Trending and I've noticed this new trend on YouTube. And it feels like it's kind of weird because I just did one of these videos the other week. But I've noticed a lot of videos now on Trending of my new house tour. Just got a new house. Oh, this little thing? Just a new house, guys. That mansion over there? Yeah, new house. So anyway, I was scrolling on Trending and I see this. It just says, our new house tour. And the thing looks like a legit mansion. It looks nothing short of like a $10 million, it says $10 million house. It's absolutely unbelievable what some of these YouTubers are doing, and I've never heard of them before. They're called the Stokes twins. The Stokes twins. They're called the Stokes twins. So anyway, let's see what their house is like. I thought this would be a fun video for me to watch and react to, coming from the perspective of a real estate agent, a landlord, and a real estate investor. So let's get my thoughts on the Stokes twins and their $10 million house. Let's just watch it. Let's see how ridiculous this house is. Right after, of course, you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, because obviously that helps out the channel a lot, and I feel better when this video has a blue like button instead of a gray like button. So thank you very much. Got my coffee here, and let's begin. That does not look like their house at all. This looks like it's part of some HOA community because you see like they have rules and stuff over there. So they're in an HOA. So this is part of the HOA pool. That also looks like it is part of the HOA because you could literally see they have like a hand sanitizing station right there. So that's also part of the HOA. We got a quick flex on the cars. We got a Tesla Model S and then a Porsche Cayman. Nice. Okay. Oh, and we got a McLaren. Jeez, how much money do they make? I've never heard of them, but I bet a lot of people say that about me too. Like, I've never heard of Graham Stephan before. You know, wow, it just goes to show you.
So as you guys can tell, this is an infinity pool. Basically what that means is the water overflows towards the edge. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it goes over the pool.
I need to get back in shape before I actually start going to the pool because this is embarrassing.
It is.
And let me show you guys the other parts of the pool.
Yeah, I do like the infinity pool. I think those are very cool, but let's make no mistake. I mean, I'm 99% sure this is within an HOA. So they probably pay, like, I'm guessing anywhere from $300 to maybe $800 a month to be in and it's probably a gated community, and in that they have like a rec room, they have a pool room, they have some little amenities and stuff like that. It seems initially like, oh, this must be their backyard. They got an infinity. No, it's part of the HOA.
And this right here is our new house. And what I really like about it is like the giant doors. And also the second you walk in, it's just like super like open. Like I just feel like there's so much space. It just looks really nice for videos. Yeah, no. And like what I really like about this is how like big the door is. Which is perfect because it's like 10 feet, right?
Yeah, that's definitely got a lot of volume to it. I do like it. It's very impressive when you walk in. I'll give them that. They probably got 25-foot ceilings when you walk in. I like it. That's a very nice feature to have.
Immediately right when you walk inside the first room, we have like a little cute like office room right here. A little love sack right here.
I want a beanbag like that. Legitimately, I thought about, we had this like little office room off to the side there. I think that would be so cool. We could have like a beanbag in there, put a TV on the wall and just relax and watch my YouTube videos.
Yeah, we'll show you guys the living room. Living room. So, got the stairs right there. Another love stack right here. And as you can tell, there's a couch right here. We like to have our friends over a lot. So I'm
gonna say, just right off the bat, there's no way this is $10 million. There is no way. I have seen my fair share of $10 million homes. There is no way. Even if this was on acres of land in like, you know, Bel Air, this wouldn't be $10 million. It really wouldn't be. So I don't know where they got the $10 million price tag from.
Check out the countertops, guys. 2 islands right here. Look at this. You can sleep on this thing. You can literally sleep on it. Oh my God.
That's pretty crazy. They got 2 islands. Those are huge. What do you ever need 2 islands for? Wow, I guess one of them is one of them is for like prepping the food and you have all your stuff there. The other one would be for serving the food. I think that's the actual purpose of that. Wow, that is pretty neat.
All right, what do we have in here? Are those Raycons? Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, before we continue with the house tour, we'd like to thank
Webull for allowing everyone to use the link down below in the description, and they're going to be giving you 2 free stocks when you deposit $100 on the platform, with one of those stocks valued all the way up to $1,400. And the best part about it is once you get the 2 free stocks, if you want to, you could sell them and just get the money back. It's totally free. All you got to do, deposit $100 on that link down below in the description. Let me know which 2 free stocks you get.
Here's our refrigerator right here. This is my favorite part of the refrigerator. Watch this. Look at
Stokes
that.
twins.
Look at that. It's our refrigerator.
I gotta say, the refrigerator looks really, like, significantly out of place. This is meant for some, like, $6,000 to $7,000, maybe $8,000 refrigerator that's gonna be flush with everything. And it looks as though, my guess is that when they got this place, I don't know if it's a lease or they bought it, it came empty, assuming that the buyer or the tenant is gonna go and get their own refrigerator and they put that in there. Or the other option is that the landlord or the previous seller was just so cheap that they're like, we're gonna throw like the least expensive high-end refrigerator we could get in there that's not gonna fill the space. It just looks weird not being completely flush like that. It definitely looks small. It's a good refrigerator though. I will say, having that tray on the bottom, having a little glass on the right side, it's a really good refrigerator. It's just in that space, it looks tiny.
And let me show you guys what's inside the refrigerator. Boom. Just some rotten bananas, some half-eaten cake for Andrew's birthday, some naked juice, some ribs. I think these ribs are rotten. Is it rotten? There's a second fridge right here to keep more stuff in here.
Oh, they got a healthy choice. I like that. I love those things, but you shouldn't put that in the refrigerator. Yeah, you definitely don't leave those in the refrigerator. Oh, what is that? Oh, sorry, they got Marie calendars. Well, that's supposed to be frozen. Those should be in the freezer.
And there is a freezer section down here with, I mean, we don't like cooking.
I like the lean cuisines too. We have well, I guess we had a very similar diet. I don't eat as many of those anymore, but I used to. I used to love those things.
In case you guys are wondering what's behind that door, this is actually a second kitchen. Here we go. How cool is that? Like, who needs two kitchens?
Ooh, they got one of those butler's kitchens. So that way, if someone's prepping food or something, you do catering events, you could use that room, and then you don't have to see them. Because when you have that much money, you don't have to see people.
And let's show you guys this. This is really cool. Wait, check this out, guys. Look at those curtains. Check these curtains out, right? And I have these remotes right here. Now, check this one out. I can shut this one too.
I like those. I think that's a great feature to have, and then you get it hooked up on the like Alexa or whatever. You could be like, Alexa, turn off my curtains. I bet I made just a whole bunch of Alexas go off. Yeah, so anyway. Siri, make sure to tell everyone to smash the like button. I don't know if that'll work. Anyway.
And let's go ahead and start with my room. So when you first enter in through my room, I have a little hallway right here, and I can put stuff right here. Okay, entering my room. It's right here when you first walk in.
I love the high ceilings. They got a place with really tall ceilings. I like that. Makes the place feel a lot bigger.
I have a table for editing, because just so you guys know, I edit all of my own YouTube videos. Right here. I stay up late at nights getting this work in. I have a TV right here. I mean, I definitely need to decorate this room. I feel like it's very, very like bland.
It's not a bad room. They got a lot of space. I think it just needs some decorating. I mean, obviously they just moved in. It takes time to get furniture, get everything situated. You know, they got a lot to work with here.
Okay, so this is my bathroom right here. So bathtub, sink right here, mirror. This is a really big mirror, by the way, guys, right here. So one really cool thing that we love about this house is every single bedroom in this house has a bathroom and a closet. Bathtub right here, shower right here, bathroom right here. It's a pretty small bathroom. And right here's my closet. Here we go.
It's a good layout. And that shower is really cool.
So when you first walk in, you see the clothes right here, and there's these clothes back here. But I have a second part to my closet, guys. Look, there's two parts to my closet. I feel like the cool part about this closet is like everything is pretty much color coordinated.
That closet is probably as big as my entire office here. To put that into perspective, that is a huge closet.
I organized the pants right here. Sweatpants by color. Hoodies, everything right here.
Just like the random stuff we have.
Hospital gown. Hospital gown, guys. Remember, I had surgery a year ago. Shorts. Dress shirts right here. Our tuxes. And then we had the basic t-shirts right here that we always wear.
Our favorite.
Yeah.
Wow. They're really good at organizing. They're really good at that. And I think for a closet like that, having organization is essential. I'm super organized in the very beginning, and then give it like 2 months and it's just a mess. But in the very beginning, anytime, it's organized.
So I'm gonna show you guys a quick shortcut down the stairs that you guys probably didn't know about. Hey Alan, the food's ready. Oh no! Where's my food?
That's kind of fun.
That's the shortcut I was talking about. It's a lot quicker than walking down the stairs. It is, it really is. 2, 3. Wait, that was easy. 1, 2, 3. Alan, help! Help!
Why are they doing that with their shoes on in the house? That's the one thing. You always take your shoes off when you go inside, especially on carpet, especially if you're going to be jumping on bean bags. Take your shoes off. Ugh, it's a mess.
Let's show you guys the second room upstairs. This is a guest room right here. Skylight setup. Bed right here.
Ooh, the skylight setup. What is that? That is really cool. Is that, that looks like they have a projector. That looks like a projector to me on there. That's pretty neat.
Let me show you guys bedroom number 3 upstairs. This one, yeah, you get into the closet on the side, right here. Nice little balcony. I like this room. It has a balcony. Huge balcony. Very huge balcony. Huge. You can just.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out where this is. Part of me is thinking it looks a little bit like Las Vegas, but it could also be Arizona. It doesn't look like Texas to me. It looks somewhere on the West Coast though. Could be California. There's a lot of these little communities popping up here. But yeah, no way it's just $10 million. My guess in a community like this is probably a $650,000 to maybe at the most $950,000, $1 million bucks, the very most. If it's in like a good part of California, no way 10 million though, no way.
And this is the laundry room right here. There we go. Nice little. Pretty decently sized. You can wash your hands right here. A lot of storage, underneath the sink.
They got a lot of space. I want a laundry room like that. That would be nice to have.
Dryer, washer. Oh no, I forgot to put this in the dryer. Now it's gonna smell.
I do the same thing. Sometimes you leave the laundry accidentally in the washer, like overnight, 2 days or whatever, and then it has that smell afterwards. That's funny.
Here's the garage right here. I think the garage actually looks kind of nice. I do like the garage.
Ooh, I love that garage. What a clean garage. You know what? That's the one thing I wish I never had, like a really usable garage. Even at my last space, yeah, I parked my car in there, and I had to do everything by hand. I cheaped out, honestly. I didn't put one of those motors in the why am I blanking? On the garage door, and I figured I would save like a few $100s by not doing the motor. And so I would have to do everything by hand. But then it's such a pain because you have to do the garage door by hand. You then have to open up the gate, and then you have to move the car out of it and like try to maneuver around in a little backyard and like not hit anything. It was such a pain, so I never really used the garage that much. So something like this would be amazing.
Let us know if you want to see a video of us decorating our entire house. Let's try to get this video to 100,000 likes. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, so I'm gonna try to figure out where exactly they live. Because yeah, for sure this is not, okay, so let's just get a few things out of the way. Number one, it's not a $10 million house. They made it seem like they live in a $10 million house. It's not. Number two, the house in the background that they show us is not their house either. That's not a picture of their house. Let's see if we could do like a reverse image search of this. Let's see if we could find where they got that from. Okay, so I found it. Okay, so it looks like a new modern villa for sale in Marbella. Wow, I mean, look at this. So they did not even use their own house on this. They found a really cool picture. And I mean, it looks like, yeah, this house would be about $10 million, but that's not their house. Let's see if we could find out where the Stokes twins live. Stokes twins. I sound like a stalker when I say that. So yeah, it looks like they live in California, and my guess is that home's probably worth $650 to $950. I mean, that's going to be my guess for that. And it's within some sort of gated community with an HOA. Nice house. Really nice house. I don't know how old they are. I'm guessing they're probably under, let's find out how old they are. 1996. So what does that make them? If I'm 30, 1990s. Why am I so bad at this? So 6 years younger, 24. So they're 23 years old. So yeah, they're 23 years old, and to be doing this well, and to be in a house like that, and to be on YouTube like this with such a big I mean, they're doing really, really, really well. I mean, just the work ethic and the time and just the strategy involved in growing a channel like this, especially at this level. And it looks like they're on TikTok too. Phenomenal. I mean, you could tell, like, these guys are really, really, really smart, and I bet there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that you would have just no idea what goes into making videos like this and just growing a brand like this. So for that, hats off to them. I mean, absolutely amazing. And their home, honestly, it's a really good home. I like it a lot. It's just the thumbnail. Just the thumbnail was a little bit exaggerated. A little bit But the thing is, too, it could fool most people. Like, most people could look at the thumbnail and then see the house itself and see the pool, and you start off with the pool and stuff. You would be fooled. It's just not me. Not me. You have a real estate agent looking at this and then looking at the house and trying to figure out, like, wait a second, why doesn't it match? That's the only thing. That's my only critique with this, but otherwise they got a great home. You can tell they're really smart. They got great energy in the video. And yeah, so besides that, you guys, great new house tour. It seems like, too, every year you got to go and get a new house. Go and do a new house tour video. I should be on the hunt for something new soon. I have a feeling I got to get something else this year. So stay tuned for that at some point. I've started looking casually, but I need to get more serious about it. I want to find like a good, either an office I could work from or some sort of like investment property. I think is the next step. So we'll see what happens with that. But if you don't subscribe, you're not going to be kept up to date on that. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit the notification bell, subscription bell, like bell. Also, feel free to add me on Instagram. I post it pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there, as on my podcast, link down below in the description. And like I mentioned, if you guys want 2 free stocks, use the link down below in the description, and Webull is going to be giving you 2 free stocks when you deposit $100 on the platform, with one of the stocks potentially valued all the way up to $1,400. So if you want those 2 free stocks, use the link down below. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.